guys, welcome back to my channel. This is episode number 2. I'm going to be talking to you about actually just getting started. So let's get started. I actually want to take you right back to the beginning, how I started, and take you through those processes and like what goes through my head, and hopefully that helps you. And then we will be doing some more videos on tutorials. This is a quick disclaimer, guys. So I am actually a self-taught artist. There are loads of different techniques, loads of different ways that artists will tell you. So this is literally just my version. So, little disclaimer there. I'm not perfect. I am self-taught, but these techniques worked for me. If you want to find out how I actually became an artist or how I started, please watch my introduction video. It is on my channel. It's literally the only other video right now. Make sure you watch that, and make sure you please like and subscribe and share. Guys, I really appreciate the support, so thank you very much. Let's get started. First of all, you want to pick out your photo, and when you pick out your photo, you need to make sure of a few things. You need to make sure that the photo has good lighting, it's very good quality, because when it comes to drawing and you've got like all this blurry photo stuff, like it just does not work, okay? And make sure it's big enough for you to see all the little details are there that for you to see. Secondly, you need to make sure that the photo, okay, this is kind of weird, but it works, okay? So when I get a commission or something like that, someone will give me their photo, providing that it's good quality. And the next thing I do, I actually take like a few days to really study this photo. I look at like the mouth, the features, if it's portrait, if it's like a pet portrait, I will do the same thing. I will look at all the features, all the skin texture, and really just let my head do its thing. Trying to make up a picture of, how I'm going to draw it, how I'm going to layer it, okay? And this kind of just sort of like works in my head. So the first few days I don't actually draw, guys. I just study the photo. So make sure you really are getting a feel of what you are drawing. Kind of strange, but also just feel the emotion in that photo. Is that person happy? Is it sad? Is it looking in a different direction? Get a feeling, get yourself in that photo. It really does help. Personally, I like to portray my emotions in my drawing, and it just makes it kind of really, authentic. Next thing I want to talk about is materials. So when it comes to materials, no, don't go and buy a whole load of, expensive 120 piece colouring pencils. I went into the range, guys. I literally bought like a graphite pencil set for a tenner, and I just started. Like, you can literally start with what you have. So another really important thing is good lighting when you're drawing, just so you can see the details, and also making sure you get your tone correctly. If you're doing it in a dark space, you won't be able to colour match correctly. Another important thing is make sure your space is as comfortable as possible. I actually draw on the floor. I don't own a desk, so I'm very happy to have a massive duvet over me, having like my things spread out, and just making sure you are as comfortable as possible. Also, if you don't actually have good lighting, you could be situated in a very dark place where there's loads of shadows. I would recommend then maybe getting a ring light, because that will definitely help you pinpoint your colour corrections. They are quite cheap. I'm going to put all the links in below of, like, say, my materials. If anything about what I use, please comment and I will either link you, pop some links in the bio. When you do get started, you may have like all these expectations of, like, you know, it needs to be amazing. No, it doesn't. I remember, like, you know, in Toy Story 2, you know, when like the old man is like redoing Woody after like he's ripped his arm, he says one important thing. He says you can't rush art, and it's literally so true. So yeah, don't rush, trust the process, and just make sure you are just enjoying yourself, because that's really what it's all about. And the main thing is just start. I started with one graphite pencil set and then sort of worked my way up of what worked. I will be doing a video with the materials I use for my graphite drawings, and I'll also be doing a video of what I use for my colouring pencils and what's worked for me so far. Have good lighting, be comfortable, and study your photo, and that's what's worked for me in my drawings. So please join me next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you next time.